Right, this is the fourth time I've tried to film this video without it going bang in the background. So yeah, this video is Apprentice basic toolkit, which all apprentices should have in their rucksack with them at all times as a carpenter on site. I don't see the point in spending loads of money when you're just at the very beginning of your career on tools and power tools especially. So I would recommend the first items of kit you should get is a tool belt, and in that tool belt you should have a tape measure, which has moved because I used it 2 seconds ago. busy. So a tape measure, they do them in all sorts of different sizes, but if you buy a 10-metre one, that's all you need. Pencils, nail punches, braddles, small square, small combination square, a Stanley knife, and then a hammer, which has moved again. I don't know what I've done with it. It's disappeared. Also, a second fix saw. That's essential. And a roofing square. So you can have that all in your rucksack. You can get on any bus, you can get in any taxi, on any train, and you can do your job as an apprentice carpenter. As you go on doing your trade, then you'll notice people having quirky tools, and then that's the time when to buy, when you start to earn a wage. You know, when you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months into your apprenticeship, then start adding kit. Because if you're working with a guy or a girl and they've got kit, they don't mind you using it, obviously, because it enhances their work ethic. So it doesn't matter. You can just ask, can I borrow that? Yes, that's fine. But as you start going into your apprenticeship, you need to start adding your own kit as you go along. So I started adding quirky things like this. I started realising I was the sight nail puller outer. So I got myself a pair of pinchers. I got myself long ones because I'm a short ass and I could reach the architraves and pull the pins out, use my nail punch and bang them in. The painters loved me. Then as I went on, I got a dusty brush. Then I got myself a scraper. I got myself a bigger combination square. I then got myself a sliding bevel. Doesn't matter what brand you buy, it all does angles. So I got one for doing one end of the roof truss or one end of the cut roof, and the other for doing the top. Really handy on hips, on roofs. Then I was doing a lot of second fixing, so I got myself a coping saw so I could do the skirting scribes. That was brilliant. Then I noticed I was the painter's best mate, so I went round with a set of filling knives. I never bought these, he gave them to me, because I'd go round after the second fix and fill any holes that, you know, prepping for him to make his job easy. Then I did a lot of finals, a lot of like furniture fitting, so I got myself some of these, because sometimes, you know, manufacturers don't make latches and keeps that line up very well, so this used to get me out of trouble. Then I went on in my 6 months and I started hanging doors. So I got myself a door hanger because I didn't want to keep using my chisels to lift the door up. So I saw the site borders and I thought, how much are one of them, mate? He said, about 12, 15 quid, Ryan, get yourself one. So I did. Best purchase ever. Then I did first fixing, so I did loads of flooring on joists and I had to mark out and doing noggins and sealing noggins. So I got myself a chalk line. I got myself an Irwin one, Fat Max thingy. Yeah, Irwin Fat Max. Brilliant. Metal, doesn't break. The plastic one didn't last 5 minutes. Then I got myself a string line. I got myself a pink one, so no one would nick it. Bricklayers don't want a pink string line, do they? So I got one of those. And then as I started building up my toolkit, then they started getting bigger and better. And I got myself a hand smoothing plane, block plane. I then, as I did more and more intricate work, I added to the kit. I got myself some Allen keys and some star Allen keys. And And then it went into a tool bag. And then when I got a tool bag, I then got my levels. I then got my first drill. And then I realised, holy, I got to carry all this on a bus. So I used to leave it in the site compound, inside the site container, and I built myself my own little tool shop, and it all stayed in there. And then when I got to sort of 18, 19, I passed my driving test. And then when I passed my driving test, well, the rest is history. I literally got myself my first van. And literally 20 odd years later, here I am telling you. So, if you have a dream and you have a goal, go for it. Do your apprenticeship, but you don't need to spend lots of money, all right? You can still do a carpentry job with basic tools. So that's the point of this video. Hope you like it. I'll do some more when it's a lot quieter. Have a good day, stay safe, and remember, the slower you go, the faster you go.